remember when Jamie Foxx went to the hospital, and online they was talking about rest in peace to Jamie Foxx and all that other shit. And then his daughter ended up coming out saying he not dead, he just in the hospital. But then, I don't know, I didn't think nothing weird of it. But then people are saying that this nigga lying and this nigga faking and blah, blah, blah. But now they starting to say that Diddy probably has something to do with that shit. This nigga Diddy got something to do with everything. But I don't know. They said he was shooting a movie with Cameron Diaz, and she was coming out of retirement. Which I don't know nothing about white people history or what the fuck they got going on. I know about their history, goddammit, but I don't know what the hell they be having going on. So I didn't even know Cameron Diaz retired or none of that shit. All them other white females that be coming out in movies and shit, I just be like, oh, I know her. And if they good or not, I choose to watch it or not. I don't even know what movie did I like by Cameron Diaz. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Fuck that. I'm getting completely off the topic. But they said he refused to get a COVID shot or something, and they was giving him a hard time and blah, blah, blah. So they said Jamie Foxx ended up flipping out one day on set. He flipped out on set one day, and then a few days later, this nigga ended up in the hospital. But they said he got sick. But he started going on press runs and talking to people and all this other shit, and he wouldn't tell us why he ended up in the hospital. But we did get a clip saying that he called the cops and said, somebody's trying to kill me. Someone's trying to hurt me right now. He did call the cops right before he got in trouble. But now they saying he got like some little, I don't know what the fuck. They just said he got an illness that put this nigga in a coma for what, a few days? So what illness is just randomly putting niggas in a coma? There's a bunch of illness out here. Shit. Niggas do be dying every day off of some crazy shit. But now they connecting that shit to Diddy. And a lot of shit that Diddy did is starting to make sense now. Or a lot of the videos back then, like the little Justin Bieber clips that just keep popping off now. That shit weird as hell. Because Bieber did look uncomfortable in a bunch of them videos. Yeah, I remember that video where Diddy was next to Bieber, and he was like, how come you ain't called me? Where you been? Something. And Bieber was looking uncomfortable. These niggas started making up lies and shit. Like, I tried to call you. Something. I did. It's like, I don't know. I think back then I was just thinking like, oh, the nigga got the bag and disappeared. But now with all this shit coming out, you like, this nigga Diddy was applying pressure on this motherfucker. And then Bieber was talking about how he chose to protect Billie Eilish from the industry because of all the shit that he done been through in his life. And this nigga, his head was down the whole time and he sounds sad. But that shit weird. That shit weird as fuck, because Usher signed Bieber. Usher ended up signing Bieber. And then Diddy signed Usher. So when Usher was like 14, Usher was living with Diddy the whole time. And then interviews came out about Diddy. I mean, interviews for Usher ended up coming out. And Usher was saying his experience at Diddy's house, where he was like, I was introduced to a bunch of shit that I've never been introduced to. And then they was like, but then the interviewer was like, you didn't say that you got introduced to sex or anything and blah, blah, blah. He was like, I never said that. But, you know, as a man, sometimes they be like, because right now, a lot of teachers and shit be getting arrested and shit for sleeping with they male students. And they be like, they 16, 17. And a lot of dudes be like, they know what the fuck they doing. Like a 16, 17-year-old boy, you know what I mean? They be into it. They be like, I'm trying to fuck her. Like, you know what you doing at like 16, 17, because I know niggas be horny around that age or shit. But far as Usher said, nah, I never said I wasn't introduced to sex or whatever. And you see him now, this nigga on stage putting cherries in bitches' mouths and trying to crack niggas' bitches in front of them, and that shit is out of pocket. That's a whole nother video. But yeah, I guess Bieber was introduced to some bullshit too. I forgot what this whole little fucking video is about. I'm just going off and shit. But yeah, nigga started with Jamie Foxx and went into all type of shit, actually. Nigga started off with Jamie, and this nigga Diddy got a whole bunch of shit going on, don't he? Yeah, obviously these videos ain't written down. I ain't think about it. These videos ain't written down. I ain't really put too much thought to it. I'm just going off the dome about this shit. But this nigga Diddy got a new he got a bunch of new cases, 220 cases. And they also, and it's one attorney working on these 220 cases. And they got a hotline. So if you've been fondled with drugged out by Diddy or some shit, just call that number and they'll cover you too. They'll be your attorney too. It's a bunch of shit going on with Diddy. This nigga got denied bail. I heard now they just replaced the judge for a new judge and some other shit. And they also saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce may have something to do with this shit too. But honestly, it was a lot of niggas out there. Y'all remember them fucking Diddy parties? Them Diddy parties, the damn what's that shit called? The Rock Nation brunches. It was everybody and they mama was at that motherfucker. Everybody was up there. And now Diddy's getting in trouble and shit. Didn't one person jump out and be like, this nigga's good? Nah, he a good one. He cool. Nah, Diddy wouldn't do no shit like that. Nah, Diddy cool. This nigga, he throw the best parties. This shit, did all them motherfuckers at them damn parties, didn't nobody speak on it. But I think nobody knew that he was fucking recording that whole damn time either. Didn't nobody know Diddy had fucking videos? Or maybe they did. That's probably why they fell in line. Who knows, nigga? And I'm a certain person. As far as the females wise, how could I put this shit into words? It's not cool to be fucking with a female and be like, yo, if you don't do this, bitch, you ain't got a job. Or you ain't, you know what I mean? That shit ain't cool and none of that other shit or whatever. But at the same time, like, me personally, I done lost a bunch of jobs just over some bullshit because they talking shit. And I'm like, nigga, who the fuck are you talking to? And I tried it, but it's like a little meter. Like, I don't automatically flip out right away, but my little meter be like, they be talking shit, so that should be like, and you know, you like, ain't like I just bitch out at the beginning, but I be like, I say some little shit to let you know, like, hey, nigga, like, nigga, I'm about to flip out on your bitch ass, like, don't talk to me like that. And then it's like, but hey, nigga, I'm about to flip out on that, bow, nigga. So it's like, it's a certain thing where it's like, if your livelihood or your fucking dignity or honor, whatever the fuck, if you feel like somebody out of pocket or some shit, you shouldn't stay around over a career or something and some other shit. And if you chose to stay around for your fucking career, or you don't want to be blackballed or some other shit, so you let this nigga do such and such to you and whatever the fuck, nigga, that was your choice, nigga. How many times in our lives did we not want to talk to somebody again? Or you be like, fuck them, I ain't hanging out with them no more, and you never seen them again? It's easy not to see somebody again. It's easy to get out of the harm's way or whatever the fuck. So you niggas be tripping too. So a lot of these little lawsuits and shit, if he did do a lot of shit and you in your little case or whatever, congratulations to you. I ain't knocking you for trying to get shit right, because you know, some people ain't as strong as other people that can talk the way that I'm talking right now. You might really be spooked out, Spooky J. You might be weird. Or like on some like, you don't know where that shit stem from. It could be on some like R. Kelly weird shit where they parents knew about it and all this other shit. And then now the nigga get in trouble. Now the parents and everybody want to speak up about how that shit was wrong. Like, no, nigga, you are a part of this nigga scheme too, nigga. You was a part of it. And a bunch of nigga Diddy security guards and everybody starting to speak up and shit. They starting to go crazy. Like, they just, like, I seen him, I seen this, and I seen, like, nigga, you was there. He had me go get the people and some, nigga, that's, you did a part of that shit, nigga. The fuck is we talking about? That shit is out of pocket, and people be thinking that shit okay. People, I don't know, but like, what the fuck? I don't understand how you be there and you are a part of it and shit. But you know, it's funny, for every other case, like, if you with somebody, if you are with two other homies and one of them homies shoot somebody and you peel off with them, like y'all drive off and shit, and then later on, like say a couple of days later, the cops see the footage from a fucking gas station or some shit and they pick you up, nigga, you going to jail too for murder, just like your homie is, because you was with the nigga. But now when these famous niggas do it, I don't know, they just, when it's somebody famous, they don't give a fuck. They be like, all right, let's get the big money, like this little like the Young Thug case with Lil Woody and shit. That shit is, that's a good example for it, because they technically don't have Thug for nothing. Everything was Woody. It was Woody, getting in trouble and saying, Thug made me do this. Thug told me to do this. It was Thug. It was Thug. It was Thug. They ain't got nothing on Thug. And they arrested a bunch of niggas. And then Gunna in there and shit. Because everybody's screaming YSL. If it's a RICO, everybody's screaming YSL. Then everybody's screaming YSL, nigga. And then Gunna go on stage and be like, is YSL the gang? He like, yeah. All right, nigga, you can go. That's all we needed. But a bunch of niggas, it seemed like everybody's getting off besides Thug because they just trying to crack the big case. But then, ideally, it's like, I feel like they're trying to get a bunch of black people off the market. Like, anybody that's making too much money or making too much noise, I just feel like I don't know, they trying to get you out the paint. And it's a different form of, like, assassination. I'm not to compare niggas to, like, none of our monumental people or some shit, but you know, like the MLK, JFK, Malcolm X, certain people, like, you know what I mean, like certain of our people that's bringing money towards something, or they look at us like hoodlums or like some weird shit too. They look at us like we just niggas. They look at you like, you see how Trump spoke about people hopping the border from Mexico? And a lot of them people, they just be trying to get their work. Them niggas be working, they can make it out here. They be working like 10, 16 hours a day and shit. They be working for a long ass time. And they be happy than a motherfucker. Niggas get their little cervezas and nigga and shit, and they just be working. But Trump got on that little podium, and he got them all rapists, murderers, and he said they're not bringing their best over here. That's how they look at niggas. You be like, Trump, how many people do you actually know personally that jumped that border? So that you can get an actual description on and tell us about them. Because I know a bunch of people that's first generations. I've even worked with people that just got out this motherfucker. And them niggas wasn't drug dealers, none of that shit. They were just happy to have a chance. And they didn't bitch about nothing. I was at work bitching like a motherfucker working with them. Them niggas didn't have a complaint. Them niggas stayed overtime. Them niggas, they doing the most. But that's another, it's like, I feel like they just targeting niggas, where it's like you putting too much money into niggas' pockets that's from the hood, so we got to get you out the paint. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I feel like shit is going. But far as the Diddy shit is, this nigga got a long ass history of shit. I just went on a whole nother tangent about some other shit. But far as this Diddy shit, man, because part of you feel like this nigga did that shit. Part of me like, yeah, this nigga, everything you niggas, and especially the Cassie video, nigga. This nigga, he denied all the, because Cassie sued this nigga. Like, right before we went to sleep, we found out Cassie was suing him. And when we woke up, it said, this nigga settled and paid her a bunch of $1 million. I said, oh, yeah, he did that shit. I said, he's fucking up. And I think he fucked up paying that damn quick. Because soon as he paid that quick, nigga, they start fluttering through that motherfucker. Vroom, 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 vroom. Shit just started. And then everybody that was probably building the case on him the whole time, they was like, oh yeah, this nigga, you know, floom, nigga, you gotta fight for your rights. At least if you planned on settling, at least go to court for like a week or two, a month, and then settle or some shit. So niggas don't know that it's that damn, because you're in the Bill Cosby shit, Bill Cosby, I don't even remember that shit like that either though. But I remember one person accused Bill Cosby, I don't think he settled for nothing though. I don't think he did it like Diddy did. But shit, basically, nigga, don't be fucking up. That's the main, don't fuck up, nigga. Because as soon as you fuck up and one person speak up, they on your bitch ass. Bloom. I seen one bitch, she was like a stripper and an escort, like a few days ago, and she wanted to sue Diddy. She said Diddy sex trafficked her, but they like, bitch, look at your job and shit. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. And they turned that shit down, but nigga, that one little case ain't nothing compared to what the fuck this nigga dealing with, for sure. Diddy got to be careful. This nigga's out of pocket. And I don't know about the J. I don't know. I don't remember that girl name. The lady that's been doing her little runs. And she's like, nigga, jayz worse than Diddy. I'm like, damn, what is this bitch? Oh, and they talking about you remember jayz got caught cheating on Beyonce? Diddy got caught cheating with Beyonce with a certain female. and the female ended up speaking out or whatever the hell, and then she ended up turning up dead. But at the time, like when it happened, didn't nobody care. But now they bringing this shit up now, and I feel like everybody that's like bringing everything up is people that really know these people. Cause I know a girl, she really do know Jay-Z and everybody. The one that's saying that Jay-Z killed the girl and he worse than Diddy. I know she really been around, but I feel like everybody knows them. Everybody knows who they are. They're actually friends with them and shit. And something went wrong amongst their little group of people. You know how they call themselves the Illuminati or some shit, but I'm gonna call them the freak off party. Everybody amongst that little freak off shit. Cause old girl said she was the dominatrix for the parties too. She said she used to be a dominatrix for the whole little situation. So I feel like something went wrong. Niggas ain't agreeing with Diddy and them niggas no more. And they like, bro, we about to get you out the paint. We know your secrets. We getting you out your paint. This ain't no niggas doing good work. This ain't no reporters doing good work. This ain't the cops doing good work. This is amongst the group. Like, even you can watch First 48. You can watch any cop thing or whatever. It don't be cops doing good police work or the feds doing good police work. It be niggas telling. It be the people closest to you telling every time. And I always, like, I be telling my girl, I be like, nigga, let the police do their job. Nobody let them do their job because niggas be telling this shit. But I ain't saying this like free Diddy or no shit. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm just saying what's on my saying what's on my mind type shit. But let me know what y'all think about it, nigga. Hit the comments, hit the likes, and please subscribe. I'm tired of people watching my shit and not subscribing. Let's get it. Bang out. And this is my first long video. I just went on a tangent like I'm making a short, but fuck it, nigga. This is where we at. Hey, like and subscribe.